First thing I want to say, what a joy it is to be alive. What a joy it is to be safe. I am ever grateful for being safe. I am ever grateful for being alive. I'm ever grateful for the love that I have within inside myself. Um, Today is my birthday. I've been receiving a lot of compliments from random people, random strangers that don't even know me, don't know anything about it being my birthday or anything. And the first stranger that I talked to told me that I was very powerful. And I didn't ask her why she said it or anything like that, but she said it and it felt great to hear it. But it just felt like it came from nowhere, and it felt like it was just something that was kind of like attracted to me. And I'm grateful for hearing that, because I mean it did uplift my spirits. Just period, like because I was feeling good, but it just like, I don't know, like even when you're feeling good, it's great to hear good things about yourself, and things that you don't even necessarily say about yourself. Because I've never really said that I was powerful in the way that she was saying that I was powerful, because she didn't go into too much detail. But she asked me a question. She asked me, was I conscious? And I told her, yeah. And then I kind of looked at her kind of funny, and then she was quiet for a second. She went back to doing whatever she was doing, and then I was like, boom, I went back to what I was doing, and then she said, "You're really powerful," and she lit up when she said it, and it was just like a really, really great moment. It was a magical moment. And then I went to meet this guy that I was interviewing a job for, and the feedback he gave me was very great. Like when he first met me, he said I was a very kind person. He could tell that I was a very kind person, which I want that to translate. I want that to be given off, the energy that I'm giving off. I don't want to give off bad energy, so I want that to be able to be something that people can readily identify. And he was 222, and yeah, and that felt great as well. So like that's been great. But something weird happened like after that. Like not too long after I finished with him with the interview and stuff like that, I was at the train station minding my business, like eating like some dates and some rolled dates with coconut flakes. But anyway, it's just one of my favorite snacks. So I was eating that, and I was at the train station. I had just got off the phone with my mom, and this guy dressed in all red. Remember, color is very important, and I'm dressed in like blue. I have pretty much all blue on. So he comes up to me and he asked me about my bag. I didn't think anything of it, because I've been getting a lot of compliments on my bag as well. Like it's a really nice bag. Then he's sitting kind of like a little bit higher than me, but he's to my left, and he's just looking over me, and I'm not really paying attention because I'm still eating my dates, my rolled dates or whatever. So he asked me, can he have my phone? I was like, no. And then he asked me how much for my phone, and I said, no, I don't want to give him my phone, because I and the reason why I was giving it, I mean, I don't really care about the phone so much. It's just I had data on here that I wanted to kind of keep on here that I haven't backed up, which if it's so weird, because if my data was backed up, I would have gave it to him without thinking about it, because I don't really care about the phone. I can get another phone. But he kept asking me about the phone, and then he looked at me like really looked at me. And I guess this was like some type of intimidation or whatever that he was trying to do. But he said, I don't want to take it. And he was looking at me very serious. And he was saying that, but I'm asking you for the phone. And then he started talking about how he just 444. He's talking about how he just did 2 years of parole or something like that, which is kind of weird. It's funny because the contract that I signed was for 2.5 years. connections. It's been a lot of connections and synchronicities for me personally today. With it being my birthday of all things, it's so weird. Well, it actually makes sense if you think about it. But he told me that he had just did like 2 years of parole or something like that, and he's like still like asking me for my phone, and all of a sudden I get a text message because I wasn't giving him the phone because at that point I felt like he was trying to rob me. So I was like I got a text message, and I wasn't able to open my phone because this is something that I learned. If somebody's standing over you and they want what you have, or you don't necessarily have to know that they want what you have, don't put in your code because that's just even more reason for them to take it because they know how to get into the phone now. So I'm struggling to get in the phone. Like I can't get in the phone. Like this has to be something like beyond the physical because I couldn't actually get in the phone. Like I guess it was because like dates were over my finger, like covering over the button. But I couldn't get into the phone. But I was like wiping my hand, wiping the phone, wiping my hand, wiping the phone. Like I couldn't get into it. And then at this point, like he gets a phone call, and he says, I was just playing. I don't want your phone anyway. And he walks away. So I'm still trying to get into the phone because I'm trying to answer the text message. And then he also said like he right here. Thank you. And he's still asking me for the phone, and he says, what did he say? He said something about me not giving him the phone right away or something like that. I'm not trying to take it or something like that, which I really wasn't thinking about that. I didn't put too much thought into it at all. But yeah, so he walked away, and he said what he said, and I still can't get into the phone. So at this point, I kind of just like give up on it because it wasn't really that important. It was just like an LOL text, but then like the train is coming, like it's 2 minutes away, and I get up, pick up my bag, and then like I'm standing waiting for the train, and he's like standing over me, like fully standing over me. Like I'm standing up and he's standing up on like this high-rise platform thing, and he's like looking down at me, and I look back at him. I didn't fear him or anything like that. I just looked at him, and then I looked back to wait on the train. So the train starts coming, and I walk towards the door, and then he's like kind of on the phone, kind of like walking behind me in a weird way. And then like I don't know, something weird happened. Like it kind of felt like some kind of force was like pushing him away or trying to stop him from like being like close to me or something like that. So he's going into the car that I was getting ready to go into, but I decided to go to the front car because, for one, I didn't want to put myself like in that situation. I mean, at the end of the day, it is just a phone, but I don't know what he's gonna do to try to get the phone that I don't have on. If I had backed it up, I wouldn't even care. Like I said. So I just get on the front car, and he goes to the car that he was going into, but it just felt like something kind of like had a like slight disconnect. And I don't know how to explain it, but it felt weird. I'm thankful for it, but it just felt weird. But that's just, been my day. Weird day, but, I'm really grateful for life. I'm grateful for my safety. I'm grateful for my freedom. I'm grateful for just who I am and everything that I have. I mean, even if I lose this stuff, I'm still good. I don't need this. Like I've been in a situation where I've lost everything more than once, and yeah, it's not that serious for stuff, because at the end of the day, it's just stuff. And even with me being grateful for it, I have to have the understanding it's just stuff at the end of the day, and. Yeah, I just wanted to share that because it was just a weird experience, but I'm glad that I'm in the situation that I'm in. And yeah, I just want to share that.